Today's creatives are spoiled for choice, and it almost feels like every week there's a new piece of kit on the market. But expectations for what a modern video light should deliver have never been higher. Neewer promises to meet those expectations with their new FL100C flexible video light. With a clever design, packed feature set, and 115 watt output in a compact package. Let's find out if they can actually deliver. For transparency's sake, I did reach out to Neewer a couple of months ago to see if they were willing to send over the FL100C for a few upcoming projects that could make great use of it. Despite that, no money changed hands, and I'll do my best to provide as much real-world footage as I can to give you a good idea of what you can do with it. Consider this as a showcase. The first thing that stands out about the FL100C is the foldable light mat. Unlike the familiar COB fixtures that dominate the market, this format is thinner, lighter, and far easier to mount in tight spaces. You can hang it, tape it, mount it in awkward spots, or even use it handheld. For productions that move fast, this form factor is a huge advantage, not just because of size and weight, but because it rigs and repositions quickly, saving precious time. The kit comes in a proper carrying bag, which is a nice touch compared to the usual cardboard box. Inside, you'll find the foldable light mat, a metal bracket, softbox, grid, 2 diffusion cloths, a light stand adapter, the control unit, power brick, and AC power cord. The mat itself is 53 by 44 centimeters and weighs just over a kilo. It doesn't hold its shape without the bracket, but mounted on a stand it works great. All of the elements feel well designed and can be assembled quickly and intuitively. There are 4 ways to control it: directly through the control unit, via DMX, through the Neewer app, or wireless master slave. Let's talk about the control unit. It's well built with tactile knobs and buttons and a sleek display. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I'm not a fan of dangling components from my light stands, and Neewer unfortunately does not include a clamp, so you'll need to hang it by the strap. On the plus side, it accepts V-mount batteries natively, no adapters needed. Overall, the build quality is impressive for the price, though the bag's foam insert might not last heavy use. Where it counts, the FL100C doesn't disappoint. 115 watts of max output, a temperature range from 2500 to 10,000 Kelvin, a smooth dimming curve, even green magenta shift to match other light sources easily. All of this with a high CRI and TLCI of 96+ and 97+ respectively, and great color consistency throughout the entire range, making this a good option for lighting people. AC power will give you full output, while V-mount power takes a noticeable hit, but it is still very usable. And of course, there's your usual suspects when it comes to special effects like paparazzi, faulty bulb, police car, music mode, and so forth. What I really care about is the full color RGB capability for its creative potential. There's HSI mode, RGB-CW control, XY coordinates, and 40 different gel presets. It's feature-packed. On a recent shoot, I had to capture dozens of shots in a very tight time frame and direct a crowd of 50 extras while doing so. This is where the FL100C finally convinced me. With just a single person to assist me on set, there was no chance I'd be able to do this with regular means. Inspired by Gareth Edwards' team on The Creator, I knew the only way to make this work was a mobile lighting approach, so I had a lighting assistant carry the FL100C by hand and quickly light each frame in seconds while running it entirely off battery power. No dragging stands or cables through crowded sets. Just a soft, wireless source that could adapt instantly. And in practice, this was the difference between falling behind schedule and keeping the day moving. I love when tools open up new ways of shooting. I care little for just another light that's slightly more powerful or slightly more usable. I'm looking for tools that genuinely change the way I work. The FL100C nicely fits into that category, with a packed feature set, good output, and great form factor. Nothing is perfect, but the shortcomings are manageable and clearly outweighed by a plethora of pros. If you want to check out the FL100C for yourself, you can find an affiliate link in the description box. And if you want to find out about my favorite light of all time, you can click on the video right here. Thank you for watching. See you soon.